between the visitors of Fairland High School, who are sporting a 2-0 record, and the homestanding Ironton Fighting Tigers, who are sporting also a 2-0 record. Very big crowd here tonight, Coach. And this is Ironton's last go-around in the Ohio Valley Conference. So we got a great matchup for the first OVC game of the year.
Coach, while we're out, let's talk about our game sponsor tonight.
Sure.
Our game sponsor is Armstrong Family Channel, Armstrong Cable. So we appreciate them coming on and doing the game for us. Also, Coach, our player of the game is Adkins Body Shop, and they're going to be, we're going to pick the player of the game at the end of the game tonight. And Adkins Body Shop will be giving us a little helmets to present to the player we picked tonight.
Well, you know the tradition that Ironton Fighting Tigers have, and we're playing on their home turf. And Coach Jackson feels like his team is prepared pretty well, and that his line has been violent in practice, was the word he used. And really looking forward to a good matchup here tonight. It's always tough to come in here to Ironton and win a football game.
Oh, Jerry Bell got the window open for us, so we got a little bit of breathing room in here.
Right. Thank goodness for the new monitor, because we have all kinds of
obstructions in our way.
Yeah, the obstructions. I've got a corner over here on my right, and a block in the middle, a block on the left, and we are thankful that we are able to get inside our press box and do this game. But it's going to be very helpful having that monitor.
It is,
right
and
there
Coach
in front of you.
Doug's upstairs on the top tonight, and we're down here in the box. So, folks, there's a little delay on our headphones, so if we sound funny, just kind of bear with us.
Yeah, we got about a half-second delay, but I know you can hear us, and we'll bring it to you as we see it. We're waiting both teams to enter the field. The Dragons are lined up and ready to come on, and then the Ironton Fighting Tigers are just outside their locker room and waiting to come on. And here come the Dragons. And here come the Tigers. This guy.
Coach, both teams coming in with a 2-0 record. Ironton beat Berg 17-14 week one. They beat Jackson last week in the Ironton Classic 35-14. Now, Coach, you know that game was tied at 14 with Jackson, and the Tigers ended up pulling away there toward the end of the game. Of course, we played Portsmouth West 132-29 on the last play of the game, 4 seconds remaining. 15-yard run by Peyton Jackson, the quarterback. Last week, 56-21. We had 3 TDs by Cam Kitts and 3 by Jack Hayden. That game was 49-0 at half, Coach. Wasn't reserves played the whole second half, so there wasn't much action for the first string guys there in the second half.
No, not at all. I think Jack Hayden was about the only one who played. He played the quarterback position for the reserves and JV team, and which rightfully so. You know, Coach Jackson did the right thing. His kids are going to play 4 quarters tonight, though, to win a ball game like this. The Dragons won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So they'll be lined up on the south side of the field. Take the opening kickoff.
Coach, this field sure does look nice, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. David Fields, number 29, will be doing the kicking off for the Tigers. There's the fake onside, and now they all retreat to their assigned lanes. And there's the whistle. There's a kick, deep down the right side, taken by Cam Kitts. He is dropped at the 25-yard line. I believe that was number 18, Braden Baker. Zane Williams.
And Coach, last week the Dragons had 342 yards of offense, 24 rushes for 267 yards.
Dragons come out, trips right, wide receiver left, hands to Quentin Cremines, and he's dropped in the backfield for about a 1 or 2 yard line.
That was Kitts on the carry, Coach. It's hard to see up here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now we have trips left this time. Jackson takes a snap. He looks. He's got Jack Hayden for the necessary yardage and a first down, I believe. Oh, no, just short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Jackson takes a snap. He hands the Kitts, and he's not going to get it. He's dropped at the 31. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 3. And the Dragons will elect to punt it away. Back deep, number 4, Sean Terry, the speedster. I think he had 4 touches last week, Coach, and he scored 3 touchdowns.
He's
you know what I do in this? We'll be punting it right over here this white line.
That's right.
And he does. He punts it out of bounds at about the 40.
And Coach, to me, that's a smart move. You don't want to.
Sure.
You don't want to kick to him and give him a chance to return that ball.
You remember that a boy from Chesapeake who returned several punts and kickoffs for touchdown. Oh, it's, Pfizer, Chris Pfizer. We wasn't going to punt him the ball, and we didn't.
Let's see what Ironton does right here.
They're coming out in a pro set, I backfield. Bailey Thacker, quarterback. He hands to number 24, and they've got a false start. Number 24, Zane Williams. And so there's mark off 5 against the Tigers, and they'll bring up 1st down and 15.
And, Coach, we want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, and we'll give them all the names. But, folks, just down your bottom left-hand corner, you'll be able to see the sponsors coming up every 15 or seconds, so you guys can check those out. We'll talk about them at halftime.
We're in an offset I this time, 2 tight ends, and they're going to run the toss sweep, Zane Williams, and he's going to be tackled around the 42-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 12. Now we're going to see a pro set this time, Coach. We got twin receivers to the left. Out wide to the right, number 0, Harris Pittman. Out wide to the right, Braden Schreck and Sean Terry. And that's a timeout. Going to be taken by, was that Ironton called that timeout?
Ironton called the first timeout. Coach, let me go over some of our regular sponsors here. We're going to talk more about them at halftime.
Right with it,
we
Coach.
got
Couldn't do it without him.
Tracy Bunch Realty, we got Wiley Travel, we got Complex 7, we got Gabe's, we got Marshall Sports Medicine, we got Holzer, we got Debbie Reynolds with Realty Exchange, Jeff Adkins Painting, Eastman Associates, Collins Career and Technical Center, Karen Tillis with Bunch Realty. We got Jason Gorby, elect, Jason Gorby for Fairland School Board. We got Express Oil Change. We have Flynn and Associates, Riverside Physical Therapy, and Morris Auto Clinic. So, folks, look in your TV screen on the bottom left, and you'll be able to see those ads popping up for you. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
All right, you're in the shotgun, pistol formation. They run a quick hitch to Eris Pittman, and he's tackled and brought down by number 52, Will Calicote, and it's going to bring up third down, about 5. Ironton comes out in the same set. They're going to hand off to Zane Williams, and he's going to get the first down. He takes it down into Fairland territory at the 43-yard line.
That first down is brought to you by People's Bank.
Iron comes out this time. 2 tight ends. Slot to the right. High backfield. And they fumbled on the toss, and it is recovered by Zane Williams. But a big loss.
Boy, that coach, they were lucky. We had 2 players there right ready to get that ball. Just couldn't get to it.
They lost about 14 yards on that play. So that's going to bring up second down and 24. Bailey fakes, and there's another fumble. And this one picked up by Calicote, and he's going to take it to the house. Oh, my. 2 fumbles in a row. But we've got a flag down. I don't know what they're going to call here, but that's 2 plays in a row. The Tigers have fumbled.
Jerry, do we have a replay?
It's on Fairland, so you can take a touchdown off the board, but the Dragons are going to be in pretty good field position. They must have had a block in the back or something.
Well, the mule over here says it's a block in the back.
9, 10-yard penalty for block in the back. Well, the Dragons will take over on the Ironton 23-yard line. Dragons come out and twin receivers right and left. Kitts on the right side of Jackson in the backfield. There's the snap. Jackson's going to keep it. And good yardage on the scramble. We got a flag on the play, and now we got holding. Well, I'm just going to say this is nothing new when you come to Ironton. To bring up first down and 20.
19, I believe, Coach. First and 19.
Jackson takes a snap. He avoids the rush. He's got, I think, Christian Collins for about a 10-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down, or third down at 10, 9.
Should be second down, Coach. Second about 9.
He's got third down. There's snap. Oh, he's threw that one right over Cam Kitts' left shoulder, but he looked like he had some room. So that's going to bring up, it's third down and 8. Ball resting on the 22-yard line. Dragons need 8 to keep this drive alive. And now we've got a
Number 8's going
timeout.
to have to go out of the ball game, Coach.
His helmet come off.
I don't know if he had blood on him or something. I don't know. Blood on him. So they got to pull him out and replace him.
All right. Dragons with trips to the right, wide left. What we got now? Offsides on the defense. Yeah, that's going to make it a little more manageable third down. It'll be third down and 3. Ball is now on the 17-yard line. Trips to the left. And we've got it. Another offside. That's going to be 5 yards and a first down. Looked like the Tigers had the all-out blitz on. Both linebackers were coming. And the Dragons went on a long count. And they jumped in the zone again. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 ball on the 12-yard line. We got a pass to Jack Hayden, and he's down around the 3. That's going to be a 1st and goal or 2nd and short. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down.
There's your replay, Coach.
A little hitch pattern.
Yep. Back to live action.
A handoff to
Quentin Cremines on the carry, Coach.
And it looks like he's got the 1st down. No, they're not going to say. 2nd down and a 3rd and 1. In the lineup comes Kitts. Kitts is in the end zone. Touchdown. Dragons. 6-0 lead. We'll take advantage
Coach,
of the turnover.
see if we can get a replay right there.
That straight handoff on the right side. Got great block out of center. Stone. And I believe it's number 70, Cornwell. Good hole right there, Coach. Come through. The kick is up, and it's good. The Dragons lead 7-0 with 6:45 to go. That's one thing that I've always noticed about Ironton. They will lay that football on the ground.
Yes. Well, you know, Coach, turnovers and penalties are game killers. You know that.
Right. Dragons took full advantage of that one. We thought they had a touchdown on the fumble recovery, but they overcame 2 penalties, a block in the back on the return, and then holding on the first offensive play to bring up 1st and 20. They were able to pick up the 1st down and able to punch it on in. With 6:45 to go here in the first quarter, the Dragons take the early lead, 7-0. On the kickoff for the Dragons, and number 15, Aiden Miller.
Coach, has Ironton been behind this year in a game yet?
I don't know. Back deep, it's going to be Sean Terry and Harris Pittman.
Sean Terry, Harris Pittman, back deep for the Tigers.
Has a little pooch kick to the right. So Williams, he fair catches it, and they'll start at about, what we got? We got offsides. What have they called?
I haven't seen a call yet.
It must be offsides.
Coach Jackson's going to go out and get an explanation.
I don't think the whistle blew. Well, they're going back 5. So it must be offsides on the Dragons. So they'll try it again.
He didn't blow the whistle. The referee didn't blow it.
I'm saying that the referee did not blow the whistle.
Well, I didn't. If he didn't blow the whistle, I thought it was just a dead ball. I didn't know it was a
They do
penalty.
kick off from the 35, right? This time he pooch kicks it to the right, and Harris Pittman picks it up, and he's dropped by number 13. That's Keegan Smith. Tripped him up.
Coach, I see number 20 in there tonight for the
Yes.
Dragons.
Yes, Coach Jackson talked about that on the pregame show, and I talked with his father, Brandon, before we went on the air, and he said he's going to play as long as he can. Dragons in there, 3-4. Ironton hands off to Williams, and he's dropped after about a 2-yard gain. He's going to bring up second down and 8. No ball placed at the 40-yard line. This time Ironton's still in the eye. Slot receivers to the left. He's going to hand to Williams again, and he's dropped by Spence.
Welcome back, Mr. Spence.
Yes, sir. Coach Jackson said he'll definitely make a difference. Quickly into the lineup, number 78, Ethan Stewart. He's going to go to the nose. Ironton in the wing right, 2 tight end. That's an offset line. And he is dumped. Let's bring up 4th down and 3. What are they going to do here, Coach?
I'm going to punt. It's only in the first quarter.
Well, it looks like they're getting ready to send them in. I don't know. Nope, they're going to go for it. Might have to watch the long count here, Coach. They dropped it, and it's going to be close. I think he's got it. He's got it by about a half the yard. Boy, lost an opportunity there.
That's
Fumbled the snap, but he picked it up and leaned forward just far enough to pick up the first down. Iron comes out and trips to the left this time. We got a pistol behind Thacker, the quarterback. That's Williams. They fake the handoff. He's looking. Now he's scrambling to the left. He's got some room. And he's dropped by Christian Collins. But not after he gets 10 yards. But that'll be a first down. Into Fairland territory at the 41-yard line. Two tight ends again. Terry goes in motion, and there's the jet sweep. Got to set the post. And they do a pretty good job. He gains about 3 or 4.
sure looked like a hold over there, Coach.
You're not going to get that call in this stadium. Ironton breaks the huddle. This time they have a tight slot to the left, wide receiver right. Bailey in the shotgun, fakes the handoff to Terry, throws it deep, and it's overthrown. Going to bring up third down and 6. Ball rested on the 37-yard line. Out wide right is Connor Lowe. Shotgun set. Sends the wing in motion. He's looking. And he's going to run it again. And it's going to be close.
Got a hold, coach, on Ironton. Looks like on number 50.
24.
I think it's 52.
52.
Well, I don't know.
Aiden Lane.
We don't have a replay, I don't think, do we, Jerry? Okay. Don't have the replay, coach, but it may have been on a running back.
That'll bring up 3rd and 20. About 3rd and 21. Ironton comes out in a tight wing right, 2 wide receivers. Thacker takes it. He throws it. Jailbreak screen, number 12. Schreck. And on the tackle, Garrett Spence. So that's going to bring up 4th and 15. I'll make it about 13.
We got a flag down, I believe, coach.
What we got now?
I don't know. Looks like it's on the 40.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Goodness gracious. That's going to make it an automatic first down. Well, imagine that. Ball now on the Fairland 29-yard line. Twin receivers to the right, 1 receiver left. Pistol formation. Williams behind Thacker. Thacker takes a snap. He hands to Williams, and he's met in there by Quentin Cremine. Right at the line of scrimmage. He got about 2 yards, maybe. Wide receiver, right and left, wing left. Quick out to Terry. He's in the end zone. Nice move down the sideline.
He's a playmaker, coach.
Yep.
He's a playmaker.
Showed his quicks right there. On the kick, David Fields tried to tie this up at 7 apiece. And the kick is up and good. And with 1:36 to go here in the first quarter, scores tied 7-7. Ironton aided by the roughing the passer call. Dragons had them 4th and 13, and we had a roughing the passer call.
Fortunate the Yellow Hankies that are out tonight. I said it's fortunate for them the Yellow Hankies are out tonight.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, we got a minute, or do we? I was going to give us some of our sponsors, but we'll do that at the end of the first quarter. We'll come and give some of our sponsors. Folks at home, you can see them in your lower left corner on your TV screen.
Fields is on the kickoff for the Fighting Tiger. Back deep. Cam Kitts and Bryson Hunt. They're going to fake the onside. Now the Dragons are back up. There's a whistle, and here's the kick. Right down the right side, deep to the 5. Taken by Cam Kitts. He's running down the right side, and he's dropped by number 30, Ben Sloan, on the stop. The Dragons will take over at about the 12, 13 yard line.
At point number 277, a gift certificate from D&D Guns. You got it? Bring it to the press box. Next lucky number good from the school high.
Ironton in a 4-2. Jackson takes a snap and he drops. He's looking. He fakes it and he's going to run and he's going to go out about the 15. And they're calling him back at about the 14. Brings up second down and 8. Ball resting on the 14. Dragons. Trips right. Now he's throwing deep. Oh, he had Will Davis open, but he's overthrown.
Oh, just close, Coach.
Yep, I'd like to have that one back.
Yes.
361, if you got it, bring it.
Dragons back to pass again. Drops off Jack Hayden. He's dropped by number 8, Josh Johnson.
To Jack Hayden. Josh Johnson on the tackle.
Dragons will have to punt it away. Face a 4th and 6. Back to punt for the Dragons. Bryson Hunt. Back deep for the Tigers. Sean Terry. There's a punt, and it's going to go out of bounds at the Fairland 45-yard line.
Well, that's good field position for the Tigers, Coach. 35.1 seconds left.
Yep.
Next one, remember, good play. Nice kick from Sherman Insurance. A nice kick from Sherman Insurance. Total number 373. 373, if you got it, bring it.
Ironton comes out. 2 tight ends. High backfield. Slot to the right. They'll give it to the fullback, and he goes right up the gut. Now we've got another flag. This could be holding.
And, Coach, they're running an unbalanced line there.
Right.
I don't know if you noticed, but they
Right,
ran
they
unbalanced.
got the slot on the right and the tight end on the right.
Yep,
That
and they had a
makes it
split.
a unbalanced line. We got holding. That's going to back them up 10. So the hold was 2 yards past the 45, so it brings it back to the Ironton 47. And it'll bring up first down and 18. Trips to the left. Shotgun. Quarterback keep. And he looked like it was wrapped up, but a great run there by the quarterback. He finally brought down by number 70, Garrett Cornwell. Brings up second down about 9. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score, Ironton Fighting Tigers 7 and the Fairland Dragons 7. Coach, I got a quick shout out before you go through that. I got to say hello to a former ceramic from Crooksville, Ohio. His name is Mark Hall. And he'll know what I mean by say, good luck, Mark.
All right, so you're not going to tell us?
I think he's running for school board.
Oh. All right. Well, Coach, let's go through some of these sponsors we got. Our game sponsor tonight, folks, is the Armstrong Family Channel with Armstrong Cable. Again, our Player of the Game award sponsored by Atkins Body Shop. Aaron Atkins, go see him if you have any kind of auto body needs. Our regular sponsors are Tracy Bunch with Bunch Realty. We have Wiley Travel. We have Complex 7. We have Gabe's. We have Marshall Sports Medicine. We have Holzer Clinic. Debbie Reynolds with Realty Exchange. Jeff Adkins Painting. Eastman Associates. Collins Career and Technical Center. Karen Tillis with Bunch Realty. Jason Gorby for Fairland Scoreboard. Express Oil Change, Flynn and Associates, Riverside Physical Therapy, and Morris Auto Clinic. Coach.
Ironton takes a snap, runs a little quick hitch to Shrek, and he's brought down by number 10 and number 7. That's Bryson Hunt and Christian Collins. He gets a gain of about, it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Trips to the right this time. Shotgun again. Williams offset to the left. Quarterback keep. He turns it up. He's got the yardage. And that's going to be a first down.
And Coach, we've had a hard time tackling our quarterback today.
Well, he's a big boy, and he's a good runner. Michael Jackson was singing his praises, says he's a hard runner. And he showed that the first couple times he's carried. And it gives him an extra blocker in Williams. Slot right. This time they're going to run over here, and it's going to be knocked down by number 20, Garrett Spence.
Garrett Spence. Here we go with the replay, Coach.
They're going to run the same thing to the right. Garrett Spence got up and knocked it down.
Good job. That's the
Brings up
defensive
second
guru,
down and
Coach.
10. Ball at the 29-yard line of the Fairland Dragons. Packer takes a snap. This time he hands to Williams. He's got quick feet. Runs hard. And he's got the first down. He runs it down to the 14-yard line.
Stayed right behind his blocker, Coach.
Had him behind the line of scrimmage. But he kept those feet going, Coach.
Got to wrap up. Wrap up.
Yep. You got to rally to the ball. Boy, that sun's bearing right down on me.
Well, I'm watching the monitor. We
Yeah,
got a little
gonna have
delay
to.
there.
We got trips to the left. Shotgun. Williams offset to the left. Now Terry goes in motion. It's going to be a quarterback keep right up the gut. And he gets about 5.
Little quarterback ISO there, Coach.
Yep.
They let up in the hole with number 24, and the quarterback followed him right through.
Brings up second down and 3. Pick up a 7 for Bailey Thacker. We get into the high backfield. This time they give it to Williams. And they bring him down this time. Derek Cornwell on the tackle. And
Garrett Spence.
Garrett Spence. Spence, Calicote, and Cornwell. All 3 of them. That's what we got to do. We got to rally to the football.
3rd and 4, Coach.
High backfield again. This time we run the toss sweep to Williams. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown. Zane Williams, a 5'9", 200-pound sophomore. Really keeps those feet churning. On for the extra point, number 29, another sophomore, 5'11", 165 pounds, David.
Fake.
Fields. They faked it, and they didn't make it. They got a legal shift, decline, and the extra point is no good.
There's your replay.
That was Shrek the holder, wasn't it? Yeah.
Signal a legal shift.
Illegal shift against Ironton. Decline for Dragons.
Well, Coach, 9:18 to go, 13-7. Ironton marched the ball down the field on that drive.
Did most of their damage with the rush. I think they only completed one pass. Fields back to kick off again for the Tigers. Approaches the ball, and here's the kick. Kicks it deep to about the 13 to Cam Kitts. And, man, he delivered a blow on number 8, Josh Johnson. After he delivered that blow, he got about 3-4 more. He runs hard.
Yes, he does.
And if you don't hit him, he'll hit you.
That's right. He laid a good lick right there.
Dragons come out, and 2 receivers to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Means and Hayden. Hayden goes in motion. He gives to Means straight up the gut. He gets about 2 or 3. Ball on the 35. Make it 2nd down and 8. Slot receiver right. 2 backs in the backfield again. Jackson takes a snap. He's going to throw it deep. And he's got Will Davis. Complete. Down in Iron Fighting territory to about the 36-yard line. Nice pass and catch there.
Dragons quickly back on the ball, Coach.
That's Jack Hayden on the carry. He gets 1. Takes it to the 35. We'll bring up 2nd down 9. Dragons, 2 receivers right. Big Collins and Hunt. Will Davis to the left. 2 backs on either side of Jackson in the backfield. Jack Hayden, Quentin Cremines. I don't know what they have. The officials want to talk about something.
Timeout.
Coach Pendleton out there complaining about something.
Well, I'm not going to try to guess on what that was.
Jackson sends Hayden in motion. He rolls out to his right. And now he's going to turn it up, and he's got green grass. And he's dropped by number 24, Zane Williams. But not before he gets the first down.
Nice run by Peyton Jackson, Coach.
Yes, all the way down to 25. 7:55 to go on a running clock. Dragons down 13-7. Hayden goes in motion again. This time he hands to Quentin Cremines, and he gets nowhere. And now we've got...
Coach, I think his knee might have hit the ground. I couldn't tell.
We've got penalty of some type. Holding against the Dragons. Oh, imagine that. Now we got an empty backfield, 3 receivers right and 2 to the left. Jackson going to run the slip screen to Hunt, and he's not going to get much. He only gets a couple on the yard, on the play. Brings up 3rd down and about 17. Third down 18, ball on the 34. Same set, empty backfield. Jackson. He has, ball's tipped away by number 15, Maddox Markle. Now Dragon's going to go for it here. They're definitely in 4-down territory.
I don't blame him. 6:43 on the clock.
Yeah, that was a little too far for field goal. See what we're going to do here. Trips to the left, 1 receiver right. Jackson takes a snap. He's got Davis down the middle, but he overthrows him. He was open.
Well, he was wide open, Coach.
Yeah.
Just missed him.
He had that man beat by 4 yards.
Coach.
And that's going to turn it over on downs to the Ironton Fighting Tigers with 6:38 to go here.
Let's give a little quick shout out to Linda McKnight for her hospitality here in the press box this evening.
Yeah, that's Rick McKnight. He's the PA announcer. His wife turned us on some wonderful cookies.
We love food. Coach, thank you for the lemonade.
Oh, you're welcome. Trips to the right. Quarterback keep. He's got a hold. And he's broke free. And he's headed down the right sideline. And he's finally undercut there by Bryson Hunt down inside the Fairland 25-yard line.
And, Coach, that's about the 4th or 5th time they've run that quarterback ISO, and they've gotten nice yards each time they've run it.
Gives him an extra blocker, and he runs hard. And Billy Thacker on the carry. This time they come out in twin receivers right. This time they're going to hand to Zane Williams. Oh, no, that's number 22. And he's got a nice run. It looks like he's going the distance. And he's in. Number 22, Gavin Hart. He goes off right tackle. Made a couple guys miss. Kept those feet turning and into the end zone. And that's going to extend the Fighting Tiger lead to 19-7 with the extra point pending. Shrek the holder. Fields the kicker. Kick is up and good. And it's 20-7. Iron Fighting Tigers. 6:20 to go in the first half.
All right, Coach, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about some scores around the area. One that's going to surprise you, Meg's 24, Coalgrove nothing.
Oh, wow. That is a
You and I
shocker.
both called that completely the other way. South Point Pointers 7, Russell Red Devils nothing. Portsmouth West, the Senators are up 21-6 over the Hillsborough Indians. Let's see what else we can find here. Portsmouth Trojans 15, Greenup County Musketeers 8. So we got that one on there. Let's see. Chesapeake and Southern are scoreless in the first. Jackson Ironmen 14, Wheelersburg Pirates 0. That kind of shocks me. Rock Hill and Oak Hill tied up at 0-0. Point Pleasant 10-7 over the Gallia Academy Blue Devils.
Fields on the kickoff again. He approaches. The kick is squibber down the middle. It's taken by Jack Hayden. Now he loses it, but it's covered up quickly there by Cam Kitts, I believe. Yes.
And Coach,
Dragons will take over about the 25-yard line.
Dragons scored the first 7, and the Fighting Tigers have scored 20 straight on us.
Yep. Trip receivers right, one to the left. Quentin Cremains in the backfield alongside Jackson. Jackson takes the shotgun snap, hands to Cremains, and he's dropped. That looked like a face mask.
Looked like they missed a face mask in there, Coach.
Of course.
Let's check it and see if we got it on replay. Definitely.
Yep, definitely.
Definitely
Jerked
missed
his
that
head
one.
down.
Good play, Jerry.
Same set, trip receivers right, one to the left. Jackson takes a snap. This time a hand from Means again, and he doesn't get much. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Jackson takes snap, he drops, he's throwing deep, and he's overthrown. Ball intended for Keegan Smith.
Keegan quit running, Coach. He slowed up.
Can't do that.
If he'd have kept his route going full speed, he had a chance to get that.
Well, that brings up 4th down and 11. The Dragons are forced to punt again. On the punt, Bryson Hunt. Hunt. Oh, this is a short one. And it's kicked out of bounds at the Ironton 47-yard line.
And, Coach, they don't want to kick it to Terry, I don't believe. They're trying to kick that away from him.
I agree with that.
I mean, let's be honest. You wouldn't kick to him, and neither would I.
No. Iron Fighting Tigers is going to have pretty good field position. They're starting at their own 47. They have 2 receivers right, 3 left, empty backfield. Look out for the quarterback run. Sends Terry in motion. There's the snap, and they got him in the backfield.
Had a bad snap, Coach.
Yes, bad snap. And Garrett Cornwell.
Here we go. Bobbled the snap right there. Was lucky that thing didn't get knocked out of there. Nice replay, Jerry.
Same set, empty backfield, looking for Shrek underneath. He cuts to the middle of the field, and he's met there by Will Calico and Garrett Cornwell.
Calico on the tackle.
It's going to bring up third down to about 6.
And Coach, I think if they get any yardage at all and still don't get the first, I think he'll go for it here with 4:04. He's going to be inside probably the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to run that quarterback again. I don't know. We got timeout, Ironton.
Timeout, Ironton.
Before the snap. Coach Pimpleton called timeout. 3:52 to go here in the first half. Tigers leading 20-7.
Oh,
What was that?
Tim Stevens just said Chesapeake. Did you say 35, Tim? 35-0 in the second over Southern Tornado.
In the second quarter.
Wow. Yeah, that's a shocker.
Wow. That's a shocker.
Yep. Coach just got a message from Darren Baker. He says we're going to try to give him down and distance more often. They said he can't see the chains since the chains are on this side. So we'll try to do that for you, Darren. I don't think we can get a graphic on the screen for it, but we will sure try to give you down and distance.
We have all kinds of obstacles in our way up here, so we'll do the best. It's third down and 6 for the Tigers. Ball resting on the 49 of the Dragons. There's the snap. There's a quick slant. Terry, he turns it back outside. He's got room.
We got flag,
Now we
got a
flag.
block.
Terry spins
gonna
his
come
way
back.
into the end zone. Well, that was a great run.
Yeah, hey, he's athletic. That's one heck of a play, Coach. Jerry, do you have that replay?
What do they have?
I don't think they called him a hold, I guess. Let's look back and see if we can see it. I don't know if Jerry can go back far enough. Nope, he can't.
Personal foul on us.
Oh,
Well, imagine that. That's going to take it to 26-0. On for the extra point. David Fields. There's the snap, the kick, and it's good. 27-7 with 3:41 to go here in the first half.
and Coach, we've been outscored 27-0 in a quarter and a half.
Whew. Well, I'm going to shout out little Frankie Jim. Her and the Pexters watching.
You should.
Yeah. Shout out to my son-in-law, Keith Donahue. He's at the Cabell Midland Spring Valley game. Shoot me a text. Let me know what the score is over there, Keith. And, I think Ashley and Molly and the other girls have made it down to the game tonight.
Tim Stevens says there's a power outage, so Spring Valley and Cabell Midland's not playing yet.
Oh, wow.
And in the next one, Greg Gibson taking it from Texas Roadhouse. Problem number 349.
Coach, you're taking that penalty. on the touchdown play, they're taking it on the kickoff. So Ironton's going to be kicking off from the Fairland 45-yard line.
Maybe you want to see an onside kick here, Coach, or a little pooch. 3:41, this far in, nothing to lose.
I think he'll probably kick this one in the end zone. Or he may just squib it down the field. Now he kicks it into the end zone. And Hunt lets it go. And the Dragons will take over on their own 20.
Well, Coach, any ball in the end zone in high school you can't bring out, so.
That's right. As soon as it crosses the line, it's dead. Dragons are going to come out, twin receivers right and left. In the backfield, Quentin Cremines alongside Jackson. He takes the snap. He's looking. Now he turns it up. He's going to get what he can. And he's got enough for the first down.
David Jackson, the ball carrier. Whitman on the tackle.
First down for the Dragons at their own 30. 3:13 on the running clock. Twin receivers right and left. Jackson takes a snap. He's looking.
Jackson pass complete.
And it's complete to Christian Collins at the 35. 36. Give him 6 on that play.
Yeah, we need to score on this drive.
Yes. Need to score in the worst way. Stop bleeding. Jackson. And that pass is intended for Christian Collins, and it sails out of bounds. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Ball rested on the 36-yard line. Trip receivers left, right this time. Jackson, he's looking. He's going to be sacked by number 64, Noah Patterson.
He's got to get rid of that ball, Coach. Can't take that sack. Throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, he beats the center, Stone. And
he beat the guard and the center, Coach. Shot out of there like a cannon.
it's got a 3-man rush. They've got to be able to block 3 with 5. That time we failed to do it.
We got 4th and 13, Coach. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Bryson Hunt on the punt again. Ball resting at the 27-yard line. Brings up 4th down and 13. And knocked the kicker down, no flag.
Coach, there's a lot of people screaming, but he's running with the ball, so
right. They don't
he
know
can be
whether
hit.
he's going to keep it and run, so it's really a good no call.
No, that's not a call. He was a runner and then turned into a kicker. That rugby-style punt, people at home got to realize that's not the same as a regular punt. When you start
Right.
taking those steps forward and moving, you become a runner.
Good point, Coach. Ironton will take over at their own 23-yard line with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go here in the first half. Thacker in the shotgun. Next to him is Ethan Sutton. And Thacker's going to pass it downfield, intended for Schreck. And it's out of his reach. That'll be an incomplete pass. Oh, we've got holding now on the Tigers, I think. Holding. Offense. That'll bring up second down and 20.
That was the first down, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, it was. And they only took it back half the distance. Now they took it back 10. First and 20. Oh, the mix up in the backfield. And back went one way and Thacker turned the other. And Thacker had to keep it and he swamped under at about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that's a miscommunication there. Thank you, Jerry Bell.
That's not the 19 either. That's the 14. So it'll bring up second down and 19.
1:15 on a running clock, Coach.
All righty. High backfield. Hand off to the tailback, and he is met in there by Quentin Cremines and Will Calicote.
Timeout.
Coach, you got an update on Midland and Spring Valley. Brent Reedy says they're getting ready to start the game, so they're getting started about, I guess, what, a half hour late over there in West Virginia?
Yeah,
About 8 o'clock
they
here,
usually-
isn't it?
It's 8 o'clock, a little after, and they usually start at 7:30 in West Virginia. The Dragons call timeout, hoping to force Ironton to punt, maybe get some good field position, take a shot. Oh, we got twin receivers right, one left. Oh, we got twin receivers left, too. We're in the pistol formation. Thacker takes a snap. He drops back. He's looking deep. And he's going to be, maybe, there's Garrett Spence.
Garrett Spence, Coach.
Yes, for the stack.
Glad to see him back this week.
And Fairland quickly calls another timeout. And
What was that, 4th and 25, Coach? 26?
And I think we have one timeout left. Yes, brings up 4th down, 26. Surely they're going to punt. A good place for a bad snap, huh?
Are you knocking on wood? We are at Ironton, you know. This is a tough place to win, Coach.
Yes.
Tough place to win.
Back to punt. Braden Schreck, number 12. Got a wide set to the left. He must be a left-footed kicker as well. There's the snap, and he is. And there's the punt. Low line drive down the right side of the field. Fairland's going to let it roll, and it's going to roll dead at about the 49.5-yard line of Ironton. The Dragons have 42.6 seconds left. And they'll take over. The Dragons take over on the 49. They have time. Hit a couple big ones here, Coach.
Well, we got the ability to score in one play, Coach.
We got to do a little better job blocking up front. Dragons, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Jackson takes a shotgun snap. He rolls out to his left. He's looking, and he's going to be dropped.
He's got to get rid of that ball,
55.
Coach.
Yeah.
He's got to get rid of it. Throw it out of bounds.
Austin Bump
Austin Bump.
on the sack. Dragons lose 5 on that play. Brings up 2nd down and 15.
Timeout. Fairland.
Well, Coach, while we got a timeout, I want to announce who all the cheerleaders are. Let's get that done, okay?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So we got our captain this year is Katie Stitt. Her co-captain with her is Kenzie Ray. We have junior Jenna Picklesheimer, junior Mary Kate Porter, junior Lily Rickard, junior Brinkley Spears, junior Maddie Rummel, sophomore Kennedy Folks, sophomore Cadence Ulrich, sophomore Grace Miller, sophomore Claire Southard, and sophomore Alexis Short. And, of course, they are coached by Maureen and her daughter, Abby Stitt. So there you go, folks. There's your cheerleaders for the 2023-24 year. Thank you to them for supporting the boys.
Dragons come out with 3 receivers right. Will Davis lined up on the left. Might take a deep shot here this time, Coach. 25 seconds to go. Jackson rolls out right. He's balls.
Jack Hayden heard footsteps,
Jack
Coach.
Hayden. Yep. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Brings up 3rd down and 15. Ball resting on the 46-yard line. 20.7 seconds to go in the first half. Trip receivers left this time. Hayden, Hunt, and Davis. Got Christian Collins on the right. Jackson takes a snap. He drops straight back this time. He steps up. Now he throws it short. Intended for Will Davis. I don't think Peyton has seen this kind of pressure this year.
Coach, and they're getting a heck of a rush with just 3 people.
Sure. .7 seconds now left. And it's 4th down and 15 yards to go. Looks like the Dragons are going to go for it. Jackson drops back. He steps up and he throws long. He got Hunt, and it's knocked away. Brandon Schreck on the breakup. And that'll turn the ball over on downs with 8.6 seconds to go. And Ironton's going to have tremendous field position at the Dragon 46. They've got a time for at least 1 play, maybe 2.
Coach, a couple quick scores here. South Point's 7-0 over Russell at the half. I don't know if that's kind of a shock or not. Portsmouth West 35, Hillsboro 20. They're at the half.
Three receivers to the left, 1 right. Bailey rolls left. He's going to throw long down the sideline. He's going to number 5. He stepped out of bounds. And that's going to be the half. What are they doing here?
They're going to give him some time on the clock. I think he stepped out of bounds.
3 seconds. 0.3. Timeout. Officials.
Coach, River Valley and Sims Valley are scoreless second quarter. Colegrove has scored 24-6. Meggs over Colegrove.
Fighting Tigers chosen to call timeout, and now there's 1.2 seconds put on the clock. Well.
Portsmouth Trojans and Greenup County Musketeers tied at 15 apiece in the second quarter, Coach. Gallia Blue Devils 21, Point Pleasant 10. So it was 10-7. So that means Gallipolis has scored 2 straight. Listen to this score, Coach. Rock Hill 27, Oak Hill 7.
Yeah, we called that one.
Chesapeake 41, Southern 0, second quarter. Boy, Chesapeake's rolling right now.
Yes.
Willersburg and Jackson tied up at 14. And we'll have some other scores as we get them, folks.
Backer rolls right. Now he's throwing right down the middle. Got an open receiver, and he scores. Touchdown. That pass is caught by Tyler Roach. Right down the middle. 1.2 seconds to go on the clock. And Ironton throws it in the end zone and scores. That's 33. Fields on. Try to make it 34. Dragons 7. Wow. That is a knife in the heart right there, brother.
Well, we had 3 people standing right there, and nobody went for the ball. They stood and watched.
The kick is up, and it's good.
So, Coach, in the last quarter and a half, we have been outscored 34 to nothing.
Yep.
Because we were up. All right, Coach, do we want to talk about our sponsors real quick, or do we want to let the band go ahead and come out, and we'll come out after our band performs? What do you want to do?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. Well,
Let's take a little break.
Let's take a little break. Folks, we will be back. Just give us a few minutes. Give us about 10 minutes, and we'll be back. All right, folks, welcome back. We want to talk about our sponsors for tonight's game. Like I said, you can see them in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Armstrong Cable. That is our Armstrong Cable on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. That's our game sponsor for tonight. We'd like to thank everybody there at Armstrong, and couldn't do this broadcast without Doug Morris upstairs. He's from Armstrong, so we really appreciate them sponsoring the game tonight and allowing us to come into your home. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our player of the game helmet is courtesy of Adkins Body Shop. If you have anything that you need fixed, go see Aaron Atkins over there. He'll take good care of you. I've had a couple vehicles worked on there, and he won't do you wrong. I'll just tell you, he's played football for me, and he's a fine young man. Our other sponsors tonight, Tracy Bunch with Tracy Bunch Realty. If you have a housing need or want to sell or buy, you can go see Tracy. We have Wiley Travel. Go see Steve Wiley. Get a hold of him. He does Disney vacation packages, cruises, or romantic getaway packages. So we got Wiley Travel there. We also have Complex 7. A lot of things going on at Complex 7. Basketball, volleyball. They just have a plethora of things that you can do. And I think they have, Jerry, don't they even have some exercise classes and stuff like that up there? I believe they do. So that's the Thomases, Scott, Leslie, and Luke. Go see them. Our another sponsor is Gabe's, and they're right over in Huntington. We want to thank them because they donated some money for the new football scoreboard. So we appreciate them. So if you're looking for some clothes, head on over to Gabe's over on Route 60 and go see them. We got a Marshall Sports Medicine. Tom Belmaggio, I think that's how you say his name. He's the trainer director, and also we want to thank Chad Fisher over there. He's the department chair. We want to thank Holzer Clinic. We have a Fairland girl over there. She chaired at Fairland. That's Carrie Swain Dawson. So Carrie, hello. I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you. We also have Debbie Reynolds with Realty Exchange. You've got Debbie Reynolds, Ashley Southard, Jessica Grayley. Debbie would be also glad to handle any of your realty needs that you may have, so give them a call. We got Jeff Adkins Painting. Anything painting you needed around the house, just give Jeff a call and let them work for you. Eastham and Associates. Guys, give Jeff a call if you need anything surveyed or checked out, and they can do it for you. Our next was Collins Career and Technical Center. Guys, if you need a trade, that's the place to go. It's one of the largest in the state of Ohio. They're adult program, and we have a lot of kids that go out there to learn trades during the day. So if you're interested in any of that, give them a call out at Collins and see what they have to offer. We also have Karen Tillis with the Bunch Realty. She would also be glad to help you with your housing needs, whatever it may be. So give Karen a call and let her help you. Jason Gorby, when it's for elect Jason Gorby Fairland School Board. Been a member of the school board for a few years, and he's sponsoring this year. We also have Express Oil Change right there on Old Route 7. I guess it's County Road. Oh, sorry, it's Express Oil Change up on 60. That is correct. I'm sorry. I'll say about the other. All right, we also have Flynn and Associates tonight. We have Riverside Physical Therapy. If you have any kind of issues, you can go see Joe Lambiot and his crew down there at Riverside Physical Therapy. And the last on here, we got Morris Auto Clinic. You have any needs with your car, truck, anything, go see Jason, Phillip. And, of course, when you call, you're going to be talking to Kim. So go ahead and give them a shout out to all those sponsors. And we appreciate them supporting them. And we want you, our listeners, to support them out in the community. Hey, give them a call. Tell them the Codgers sent you. I think they'd love to hear that. Love to hear that. All right. Well, Coach Harris is just about back here with us. He's moseying his way back up through the Back in here. We're in the double-decker press box here at Ironton High School, and we're on the second deck, so we can't see a whole lot. But, Coach, I've already gone through all the sponsors. I didn't know if you wanted to mention any of them or say anything, but, I told the folks at home they need to support these local businesses that help support our school.
Yes, very important. We appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for your support. And we've come a long way the last 3 years, brother.
Oh, hey, I enjoy every minute of this. I enjoyed the ride down with you and the mule tonight, and it'll be a good ride home. We'll sit there and listen to the broadcast on the way home and see how bad we butchered stuff. So, but anyway, hey, it's time for some shout-outs, Coach. I got a couple here. I want to shout out to my sister and brother-in-law. Always hit them. Mary Johnson and Tom Johnson. They're always watching the broadcast, and we appreciate that. Okay. Shout out, of course, to my kids. And I haven't heard from a nephew in Columbus. Okay. And I got to tell you a story, Coach. I got this one last shout out, and my kids are all everywhere, so I know they're not listening tonight. But I got this one special shout out. My birthday was this past week.
Sure.
Okay. Well, my girlfriend got me a shirt, and she told me, she said, "Well, I got this, but I know you won't wear it." And I said, "Well, why won't I wear it?" She said, "You just won't." So, Jerry, do you have the screen on there? Can you pop that up for us and let everybody at home look at that? I want everybody at home to look at my shirt. That's a picture of me today. And for my birthday, Miss Montgomery, you see there on the right, sent me that shirt. Says, "I love my hot girlfriend." Well, she told me, she said I wouldn't wear it, but guess what? I did her a doozy and work to work. But I want to let you know that the staff and the kids at school really, really enjoyed that. We had fun with that today. And so, Miss Montgomery, here's your shout out. And everybody, if you look at that picture on the right, that is really what she looks like.
Too bad you didn't have a picture of her on that shirt.
Well, that's
then you could prove it.
Well, that's her deal. I mean, she could have had that put on there.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mrs. Montgomery, I love you and thank you for my shirt. We appreciate it.
Well, I want to tell you, brother, it's 15 degrees cooler outside this
Well,
press box. And, man, it's nice. We got a good crowd here, both sides. Their side's almost completely filled. It's a lot shorter than the 11,000 that was here for the Wheelersburg game, but our stands are filled all the way. Yeah, we got a shout out to Braylon and Krista. I know they're home watching. That's our mule's wife and son.
That's right.
Yeah, we want to thank Rusty, too, for helping us out this evening. He'll do just about anything you ask him. And we appreciate his help. Hi, Krista. Hey, Braylon. Hope, I think the halftime chat wasn't so much about, yelling, screaming, or anything like that. I think it was more along the lines of, are we going to show what we're made of? Are we going to fight? We're going to show some fight. If not, we're in for a very embarrassing evening.
Well,
The hole may be too deep right now to dig out of, but what I want to see out of the Dragons is some fight.
well, we're going to see what kind of character our kids have. They're going
Right,
to fold
exactly.
their tents, or
That's
they're going to
exactly
come out,
what I'm talking
play
about.
hard in the second half.
Right. Play hard. Don't give up. This is a good football team we're facing. Been to the state championship 3 out of the last 4 years.
And they've been runner-ups. How many times, Coach?
3.
9 or 10 times in school history, aren't they state runners-up?
Oh, wow.
I
I know
think
they
so.
won it in 79,
But I
89.
I do believe that I think they've
and
been
then
either
99 they were
9
runner
or
up.
10 times they've been runners-up, Coach. I'm pretty sure. Well, anybody else need a shout? Hey, I want to shout out to the cooks at school. Got Miss Lori Bragg, and let me tell you, Lori takes care of those kids and does it. They do a great job. And of course, you got Kelly Jackson in there helping her, and they do a great job in there. I got lunch duty now, so I get to see them in action in breakfast and get to see them in action at lunchtime. And well, I'll tell you what, to see how quick they get those meals out for those kids and the stuff on the a la carte line, it's pretty good. So shout out Kelly and shout out to Lori.
I'm gonna have to come over and have lunch with you someday.
Well, why don't you come over and have
I'll
lunch?
do
Well,
that.
no, wait a minute. If you're coming to have lunch with me, you might as well pack a lunch because there's some days that I don't get a lunch till kind of late. So Spring Valley up on Cabell Midland 7-0,
Oh wow!
according to Tim Stevens over here. How much? Coach, Huntington High is up 63-0 over South Charleston in the second quarter.
Oh wow!
So we won't complain about this game being lopsided.
Yep. Just got to go out and keep fighting.
And Coach Sims Valley's up 14-0 over River Valley. I think everything else is the same. We'll update you when we get some scores on here. So, Coach, what are you, if you're Coach Jackson, what are you telling them at halftime?
Exactly what I was talking about. Let's see what we're made of. Let's don't go out of here embarrassed to no end. We will be kicking off starting second half. So, you know, we've had some big plays and good plays, but we've had some costly penalties. You know, we had them stopped on the fourth and I don't know, it was 15, and we get a roughing the passer call, and they end up scoring. And then there at the end, 1.2 seconds to go. And we let that ball get right down the middle, and like you said, we had three guys around it, and nobody went for it except the receiver. And he caught it, and they scored, and now it's 34-7. And it could get real ugly here if we hang our heads and play like quitters. We've got to go out and keep fighting and do some good things.
We will go again. 0, 6, 7, 6, 9, 1.
Well, Coach, we've got about 10 seconds.
Next on the program, $50 gift certificate from Patty's on Hines. Program number 400 400. You got it? Bring it.
On the kickoff for the Dragons, number 15, Aiden Miller. Back deep. And a little pooch kick. Coming up and catching on his knees, number 24, Zane Williams. And Ironton Fighting Tigers will have it at about the 36-yard line.
We still have the game ball to give away.
Shrek and Terry go wide right, and Pittman wide left. In the shotgun, Thacker, he rolls out to his right. He's looking, He's got Shrek for about 10 yards, make it 11 yards and a first down. No, they're going to mark it short, right at the 45, so it'll be second down and 1. Shrek back in the pistol formation again. Williams behind him, and they're going to hand off to Williams. They met him in the backfield, but he leans forward, and he's got the first down. Oh, that wasn't Williams. That was 22, Gavin Hart.
That first down is brought to you by People's Bank.
Hart behind Thacker. This time he fakes the handoff, hits Terry out in the flat. Oh my goodness, how'd he get out of that? Well, good night. He gone. Wow.
That kid has got some feet.
4 guys over there. How did he get loose? He's so slippery. Coach Jackson was talking about how it's hard to get a good hit on him because he's so shifty. Man, right there was a tremendous effort by Sean Turner. And just that quick, number reaches 40. On to try to make a 41 is David Fields. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it's good. And it's 41-7. What a weapon.
Yeah, Coach, we're in a running clock now. It's 41-7.
Yeah. That's a 34-point lead, so we will be having a running clock. That took all 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Well, Coach, when I said today, I thought maybe this possibly could be a trap game. They might be looking ahead to Cabell Midland. I don't think that's the case.
No.
They come out ready to play.
691.
David Fields on to kick off again. His kick goes high and down the middle. Cam Kitts takes it. He goes 20. And he is met at about the 26, 27-yard line.
Cameron Kitts on the return. Jesse Codgers on the tackle.
Dragons come out. Trips right. Single receiver left. Jackson hits a quick hitch to Hayden. Jack Hayden. Gain of 4. Brings up second down at 6. Ball at the 36-yard line. Trips left this time. Straight hand off to Quentin Cremines. He battles his way for a couple. It's going to bring up third down. Oh, no, that's a first down. Ball at the 39. Dragons trips left. Jackson, he's going to keep it. You go up the middle. He's going to get a couple. Takes it out to 41. He's up second down and 8. Three receivers again. Jackson drops. He throws slip screen to Hunt. And Hunt is met at about the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 4. Trips right this time. Quick hits this time to C.J. Graham on the reception. And he's got enough for the first down. He takes it into Ironton territory at the 49-yard line.
It's good to see C.J. getting a touch, Coach.
Right. Jackson again drops. He's going to throw it deep this time, and he's overthrown again. Who is number 9? Trips left this time. He's up second down, 10. Jackson, he's going to keep it. He turns it up, and he gets about 5. He's up about 3rd and 6. Jackson drops it. Now he turns it up. He finds number 9.
Josh Johnson on the tackle.
They call that Collins. He must have changed jerseys.
No, I don't believe that's him,
No,
Coach.
Collins is over there on the right. There's C.J. Graham again. He's got it. He ducks forward for, and it's going to bring up second down and 8. Ball down at the 29-yard line. I'll make it to 30. Dragons come out and twin receivers right and left. Jackson takes a snap. He drops. He steps up. And he's got Bryson Hunt down the middle for a touchdown. With 6:07 to go here in the third quarter. The Dragons find pay dirt. Jackson to Hunt right down the middle.
Looks like Hunt's running a post pattern, Coach. Looks like Hunt's running a post pattern.
On for the extra point, Aiden Miller. Holding, Bryson Hunt. Kick is up, and it's good. He has really found his rhythm on these extra point kicks. What was he, 8 for 8 last week? 7 for 7?
7, I think.
7 for 7.
7-6-9-1.
Good kick. Good kick.
(41-14). Ironton Tigers have scored once already this quarter, and the Dragons respond with the score. On the kickoff for the Dragons, Aiden Miller.
Miller is set to kick off for the Dragons. Edwards back in for the Tigers.
This time he kicks it deep, and he kicks it to, that's number 18, Braden Baker. And he's brought down there by number 6. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, number 6. I think that's the other Bumpus kid, isn't it? What's his first name?
I don't know who that is.
That's Bumpus's brother,
Number 9?
number 6.
Oh. Well, he's been hurt this week. I'm surprised he's playing.
Iron comes out. Twin receivers right and left. Pistol formation in the backfield. And hand off to, that's number 44, Jesse Kopus.
Coach, looks like they have some second team running backs
Yep.
in there.
Got some backups in there. We got twins right with a wing right and a split left. Pistol backfield. And he hands to Kopus again. And he's tripped up there by number 50 for the Dragons.
Charles tripped him up. Good grab for home to the Clemson. 1978. How about standing up? 78. 44th reunion. If you can stand up, stand up. How about hand for the
Twins right, the wing right. He fakes handoff, bootlegs out to the left, and it falls short. The ball's intended for Tatum Moore. And just didn't get enough on that one. It's going to bring up second down at 10. Ball at the 46-yard line.
It was a nice play call, Coach. He had some green out in front of him if he completed that pass.
Pro set this time. A handoff, it goes right up the gut. And that's Jesse Kopus again. He picks up about 4, brings up third down at 6. Ball resting right at the 50-yard line. We got twins left, wide receiver right, Brandon Schreck. And they're going to hand off to Kopus again. He goes up the gut again, and it looks like he's got the necessary yardage for the first down. Now they're backed it up a yard. He's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Ball at the 45-yard line. And looks like Ironton is going to go for it. Officials, I think they're having a little conversation about the spot. The official on the far sideline has got it up to the 44, and the official on this sideline has it at the 50. And if it goes to the 44, it'll be, and it's going to rest at the 50. So it'll be fourth down and 1, high backfield, tight end right, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak, and he's got the yardage. It'll be first down at 10. And Bailey Thacker, quarterback, on a sneak. It'll be first down at the 43.
Give the Tigers the first down, brought to you by People's Bank.
Oh, man. Got off sides.
Looks like Elias Blankenship jumped off right there,
Nice
Coach.
Blankenship. Jumped in the zone. Gives them 5 yards to bring up first down and 5. Twin receivers left, one right, wing left. Pistol backfield. Hands off to Copus. And he stopped after a 1 yard gain. Brings up second down and 5.
And, Coach, that's the way a middle linebacker fills the hole right there. Ryan Dixon did a great job right there.
Same set. Twins left, wing left, split right. And, oh, man. That's a face mask and a half. Elias Blankenship, he's celebrating because you can't bring them down by their face mask. That'll be 15 yards and an automatic first down.
Well, the young man sure is trying to play.
That's going to move it all the way down to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down and 10, Tigers. And we've got a timeout on the field.
Again, split the pot number 0, 6, 7, 6, 9, 1. Got 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Got the press box and claim my money, or we'll draw again.
Well, Coach, number 9 that we didn't know is Keegan Smith. Apparently he changed jerseys.
That's what I thought. Because they said something on the PA system a minute ago, said the pass was intended for Keegan Smith, and I thought, yeah, he must have a torn jersey or blood on it or something. But he has changed to jersey number 9. Keegan usually wears number 13. Ironton comes out, sets up with twin receivers right. They send number 7 in motion. He gets the handoff on the jet sweep. He's got some room. He's knocked out of bounds by number 10, Bryson Hunt, and number 1, Cam Kitts. And number 7 is Caden Edwards on the carry. And he has enough for the first down. And so there's going to be first and goal at the 8-yard line. Hand off to Copus. And he's dropped after about a 1-yard gain. Brings up second and goal at the 7. Iron comes out in the twins right, wing right. Pistol formation. Thacker takes it. He hands off to Opus. And Copus takes it down near the goal line. It's going to be just short at the half-yard line. Ironton threatening again. This time we have the I backfield. Tight end to the left. They're going to give Copus, and he's stonewalled at the 2 or 3 yard line. The Dragons got good penetration that time. Garrett Cornwell again. He has played a heck of a game, Coach. I thought he's really had a lot of tackles.
Yeah, he's played well up and down the line of scrimmage.
Yes. That's good to see when you're down this much and you're still playing hard. High backfield again. This time they're going to run the toss sweep, and we've got offsides Fairland. It's going to bring it to the 1.5-yard line. It looks like they're going to place it closer to the 1. So it'll be 3rd down and goal at the 1-yard line. Tight end to the right this time. 2 backs. We're just going to give it to the quarterback, and they say he's in. So Thacker takes it in from 1 yard out, and the Tigers extend their lead to 47-14, and the extra point coming up.
Yeah, we got somebody
Now we got an
cramping
injured
out there,
player
Coach.
down for Ironton. Looks like it might be a cramp. That leg up in the air, that's usually the signal I've got a cramp. It's really a nice evening for football.
A little hot in here. A little hot in here.
Sure. I went outside at halftime, man. It's 15 degrees cooler out there. On to kick the extra point, David Fields. Holding Brandon Schreck. There's the snap, there's the kick, and it's good. Your score with 31.7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ironton Fighting Tigers 48, Fairland Dragons 14.
Coach, let's take a minute. Thank our sponsors again: Morris Auto Clinic, Riverside Physical Therapy, Flynn and Associates, Express Oil Change, Jason Gorber from Fairland School Board, Karen Tillis with Bunch Realty, Collins Career and Technical Center, Eastham and Associates, Jeff Adkins Painting, Debbie Reynolds with the Realty Exchange, Holzer Clinic, Marshall Sports Medicine, Gabe's Complex 7, Wiley Travel, Tracy Bunch Realty, Adkins Body Shop, and the Armstrong Family Channel, Armstrong Cable System. Appreciate all those sponsors. And thank you, Jerry Bell, for those graphics tonight. Thank you, Doug, upstairs, although we can't see you.
Well, I guarantee you, he's a lot cooler than we are.
Hey, Rusty's cold. He's got his jacket on over here. Boy needs some meat on his bones.
Well, you know, he's 125 pounds, of strength, steel, and sex appeal.
Woo! You heard that here, folks. Rusty Smith. Oh, Coach, I'm going to have to remember that one.
David Fields on to kick off again. Back deep for the Dragons. Cam Kitts, Bryson Hunt. Here's the kick. It's going to Cam Kitts at about the 12. He goes left, and he's going to be run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Make it to 29.
Coach, let's update some scores here. South Point 13, Russell Red Devils 7. That's in the fourth quarter. Jackson Ironmen 21, Withersburg Pirates 20. That's in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
At the end of the third quarter with your score.
Coach, the Megs Marauders, third quarter, 30-14 over Cold Grove. You and I both didn't see that one coming at all. Portsmouth Trojans and Greenup County Musketeers are tied up at 22 in the third quarter. Portsmouth West is up 35-26 over Hillsboro in the third quarter. Well, let's see what happened here. They updated some scores, and I lost my place. Rock Hill Redmen 34, Oak Hill Oaks 7. That's in the third. Sims Valley still up 14-0 over River Valley. Gallia Academy 28-10 over Big Blacks of Point Pleasant.
Panthers are up big.
Huntington High over South Charleston 79-0. We're not going to complain about 48-14, Coach. Anybody got Spring Valley?
Third quarter score. Jackson 21. Williamsburg 20.
Dragons come out, trips left. Hand off to Kitts.
Coach, Spring Valley and Cabell Midland tied at 7.
Cam Kitts the ball carrier. Ben Sloan on the tackle.
Kitts gains 2 on the play. Bring up second down and 8. Ball at the 31-yard line.
Cabell Midland 7. Spring Valley 7.
Looks like Will Calicote might have a cramp. They're going to set him back down. Yep, he's got the cramp. Dylan Stone going to work on him till the trainer gets out there.
Well, ooh, Green 13, Manchester 2, Coach.
What was that?
Green 13, Manchester 2. $86 to nothing. Huntington High. Wow.
About big hand for Will Calicote.
He's got a cramp. He'll be all right. Starting to work it out now. We've got twin receivers to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only count. We got twin receivers right. Jackson takes a snap. He looks to throw. He hits Kitts in the flat,
Pass complete to Kitts.
and he picks up 3 or 4.
Tyson chops.
And the ball is placed at the 34-yard line, brings up third down and 5. Trip receivers left. Jackson. He's got Jack Hayden on the quick hitch. He's got enough for the first down out to the 44-yard line.
Maddox Muckle on the tackle.
Trip receivers left again. Oh, there's a bad snap. Oh, and that's going to be a turnover.
And Coach, I don't know what happened on that. Let's take a look at the
Looks like he
replay.
hit his leg or something.
I think he dropped the ball, snapping
Either
it.
dropped the ball or hit his leg.
Will, get your bike tags out.
But Ironton comes up with it, and they're going to get good field position at the Dragon 42.
Number 819019. 819019. You got it? Please bring him to the press box.
Chesapeake's up 47-6, Coach. Chesapeake's up 47-6.
Wow. Ironton comes out. Swim receivers left, wing left. Shrek is now at quarterback. That ball skipped off the ground, intended for Braden Baker. So that'll bring up second down 10. Ironton now playing a lot of reserves.
Well, Coach, get them some playing time.
Shrek at quarterback. He's in the pistol. And they're going to hand off the tailback, and he goes right up the gut, untouched, for the touchdown. That's number 26, Tyler Carmen. I mean, untouched. Boy, he hit that hole hard, too. That's going to take it up to 54-14. David Fields on to kick again. Kick number 7. Holds down, kicks up, and it's good. It's 55-14. 9 minutes and 7 seconds. .907 to go in the ball game.
Coach, Wheelersburg's taking the lead on Jackson, 32-21.
Oh, wow. 32, they were down 21-20.
Listen to
That's
this.
2 touchdowns they've scored.
Meg's 30, Colgrove 20 in the third quarter.
Oh, wow. We got another makings of a good game.
Looks like everything else is the same as a while ago.
David Fields on to kick off again. Back deep for the Dragons. Bryson Hunt, Cam Kids. Hey, fake the onside. Now everyone moves back. Fields kicks off, short to the right. Kitts comes up and fields it out of the air, and he's taken down at the 30. 8:44 on a running clock, which will run. The only time it's going to stop is on a timeout. And it looks like Coach Jackson has called for the reserves to come in and finish this series.
351, you won that game ball from the center line to the right.
It looks like we got the Bumpus brothers in the backfield. It's like Lucas Bumpus is going to do the quarterbacking. Oh, there's a bad snap. What are we going to do? Stop?
Flags on the play.
I don't know what they've got. Illegal, a false start on the Dragons. I'll back them up 5. Be first down 15.
The coach, it looks like Davin Murray's at quarterback. And Big Ron, looks like Davin Murray's at quarterback, and Big Ron is.
Brother Murray.
Yeah.
And he hands to Lucas. Lucas is going to be stopped for no gain. Be second down at 15.
Bumpus the ball carrier. Harvey on the tackle.
Well, again, Coach Jackson's doing the right thing, letting his younger kids play.
Yeah, we don't want to get anybody hurt. This game is over.
Bumpus the ball carrier.
Bumpus, no gain again.
Tyler Carmen on the tackle.
There's the snap, hand off, and he's dropped immediately. That's going to bring up fourth down. You're going to send in the first punting
Bumpus
unit.
the ball carrier. Mason Miller on the tackle.
There's the snap. There's the kick. And back to receive the kick. Number 18. And he looks like he got it. Convoy down the right side, but he's run out of bounds. That's Braden Baker. And he takes it all the way down to the Fairland 14-yard line.
Still looks like Coach Jackson is subbing freely.
Number 7, Caden Edwards, now in a quarterback. He hands off to the fullback, number 30. Ben Sloan.
Ben Sloan, the ball carrier.
He gains about 4 on the play, down to 10. Be second down and 6 yards to go. Iron comes out, tight end to the left, eye backfield. Run the toss sweep, and I think I saw a false start there. Yes.
False start. Against the Tigers.
That'll back them up 5. That'll be second down 11.
Well, Coach, you got 4 minutes on a running clock.
Tight end to the left again, eye backfield. Edwards takes a snap. Hand off the tailback. That's number 26. Tyler Carmen. He takes it all the way to the 7-yard line. Need to get to the 4 for a first down. Tight end to the right this time. High backfield again. Edwards takes a snap, and he's going to keep it. And he's going in for the score. And that takes it up to 60. I thought it was 55. Yeah, it should take it to 61. 61. They have 55.
Still waiting on the pick up on 819-019.
Yeah, they've got 60 on the scoreboard. There's the snap. And number 21 in to kick this time. That's Bryson Mullins. His kick is good.
Freshman scored last touchdown. Freshman kick goes 2 points.
Well, Coach, what positives is Coach Jackson going to take out of this game? And we need to start thinking about a player of the game.
I have one in mind because he played so well defensively.
Garrett Cornwell.
Yes. That's the only bright spot I've seen.
There hadn't been too many bright spots here tonight for the Dragons.
No, not when you're down 61 to 14. It's like they're going to let number. That's David Fields again to kick off.
Yep. Yep. It's 62-14.
That's what I thought, 62. There's a little pooch kick down the middle. That's taken by Bumpus. He's still fighting. He takes it up to about the 33.
Lucas Bumpus on the return. Tyler Kerman on the tackle.
Lots of new jerseys out there.
Where's the backup quarterback? Is he hurt?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Number 23 on the carry.
Garrett Massey.
Massey, yes. Freshman.
Tyson Harvey on the tackle.
.120 to go in the game. Running clock.
Coach Jackson's content to let that clock get about 5 seconds, run the play.
There's Massey again. He's going to go for a first down all the way out to about the 47-yard line. Nice run there by the freshman.
Tyson Mullins on the tackle.
And Coach, we ought to have about 2 more plays, maybe one.
There's a handoff to Massey again. He goes forward for about a 1 yard.
Bill Bowman on the tackle.
Maybe 2. Let's give him 2. To the 49. They'll get another one off, and this is probably going to be the last play of the game. Massey, he gets the call again. He goes right, and he's dropped at the 50.
He's got to turn that ball up and get what he can get.
Yep.
It's going to be the ball game, Coach.
Yep. They're lining up.
Have a big hand for both of these teams.
And there's your ball game. Final score, Ironton Fighting Tigers 62, Fairland Dragons 14.
And, Coach, that was just a truly dominating effort out of the Tigers tonight.
Yes. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, which one? This?
Yes, sir.
Good to see you again, brother.
Thank you. Well, Coach, I'll tell you, there's not much we can say about the game tonight.
It's just a drubbing. That's all you can call it. They laid the wood to us.
Took us out back and
Yeah,
whooped us pretty good.
yeah. That's what you call an old-fashioned shellacking. They're a good football team.
Oh, they are. They are.
I think they'll run through the OVC, no problem.
I don't think it'll be anybody touch them either.
No.
Well, Coach, let's talk about the player of the game. Are we going to go with
Yes,
Garrett?
Garrett Cornwell.
Okay.
You know, these linemen, they don't get a lot of accolades. They do a lot of grunt work, but I thought he really played well defensively. He was in on many tackles and played hard throughout. Just one of those games. You got to admit when people are better than you, and Ironton is better than us. At least they are tonight.
They sure are. Well, Coach, let's take a minute and let's go back over some sponsors.
Sure.
Morris Auto Clinic, Riverside Physical Therapy, Flynn and Associates, Express Oil Change, Jason Gorby for Fairland School Board, Karen Tills with Bunch Realty, Collins Career and Technical Center, Eastham and Associates, Jeff Adkins Painting, Debbie Reynolds with the Realty Exchange, Holzer Clinic, Marshall Sports Medicine, Gabe's, Complex 7, Wiley Travel, Tracy Bunch Realty, Adkins Body Shop, and our game sponsor tonight was Armstrong Neighborhood Channel from Armstrong Cable. So we want to thank all of those sponsors, and we hope you folks at home will give your business to these local businesses.
Yes. We thank you for your support. I don't know whether we're going to have anybody come up tonight or not. Coach.
I don't think we are.
No.
I think it was too much to try to get done in here tonight with
Right.
no cameras and stuff inside the press box up here. So
Yeah, we just
wait till next week. We play Trimble.
lick our wounds and go to the house.
It's probably a good idea.
Okay, Mark Hall, I say hello to you. Don't you forget that. All right, we're going to wrap it up here tonight. And your final again, Fighting Tigers 62, Fairland Dragons 14. For Doug Morris, Jerry Bell, Little Rusty Smith, my old cohort Dave Carroll, I'm Jack Harris, bidding you all good night, everyone.